Dialogue.
Igbo Area TV on the Igbo.
Hello viewers. Obasanjo attacks Buhari again. The former president Olusegun Obasanjo has unleashed a fresh attack on President Buhari. Obasanjo said that Buhari has divided the nation with his poor understanding of changes that take place in internal politics, and that he is ignorant on political matters, and this is causing inequality which has widened and become more pronounced. Is that not what I said before? Is that what I said? Every time they blame social media. Social media is not a problem, Joe. Let's listen to Obasanjo. He then reveals that this act has an effect on national security. According to the former President Buhari's administration is quack and known for not taking responsibilities for issues. He faulted Buhari for appearing to exhibit nepotic interest, burden on relations and inability to bring discipline to bear on errant members of his nepotic courts. I said it. Yes, Buhari's uncle, Buhari's nephew, Buhari's niece, Buhari's cousins that are related to Buhari. These are the people that form Buhari government. These are the kind of people you see. People are not selected based on merit. They are selected based on relationship with the family. Oh, Minister of Health. Maybe the Minister of Health is just a Buhari's cousin who did not even go to school. Or maybe he studied agriculture. Or he studied commerce. He didn't even pass. He's Minister of Health. Federal Republic of Nigeria. He becomes Nigeria's Minister of Health. These are all the things I've been complaining about. These are all the things I've been complaining about. Obasanjo went further to state that this has a grave consequences on the performance of Buhari's government to the detriment of the nation. Obasanjo hinted so much on this nepotistic character of Buhari. Obasanjo strongly criticized Buhari on the issue of nepotism, saying that in Buhari's government, the national interest was being sacrificed on the altar of nepotic interest. He described Buhari government as incompetent. Is that not what Metu said? That was why Metu even rated it class incompetence. And that was why they arrested Metu. Say he's meanwhile their brother that was chief security officer to Jonathan Dasuki enjoys house arrest. Metu is in prison. You could imagine what this guy does. Oh my God. So this is what Obasanjo is complaining about. According to Obasanjo again, Metu said it is class incompetence. Obasanjo said it is the Buhari's government is incompetent. He said that corrupt cases are buried, ignored, or covered up, and yet corruption glares right in front of the media and the public. I know why Obasanjo said this one. Look at the case of the EFCC former chairman, Magu. Magu is exposing certain secrets that these guys are hiding. Now, before you know it, Magu's case will be closed. We are not hearing anything again about the case. Magu is even Magu mentioned something about Malami's position, Malami's involvement in the whole Sega, the EFCC Sega. Even you could watch the properties owned by this Malami. Nobody is talking about and his son. So the government is also corrupt. It's very corrupt. And Obasanjo further disclosed that instead of President Buhari working to make the economy stable, he's blaming the governors. He's blaming the governor of Central Bank for the devaluation of Naira by 70%, and also blaming past governors for it. This Buhari's regime started with blaming Jonathan. Jonathan is also part of the blame. They blame Jonathan for handing over an incompetent, an almost dead government. This government started with blaming their chief blamers. I don't know whether to call them blaming society. So they will look for somebody to blame. Okay, Obasanjo even mentioned, he said, also blaming past government for it. Buhari is someone who is not willing to accept his own responsibilities, Obasanjo added. Quoting the former president, he said, "Let nobody deceive us. Economy feeds on politics. And because our politics is depressing, our economy is even more depressing today. If things were good, President Buhari would not need to come in and contest for an election. He was voted to fix things that were bad and not to engage in blame game. It is Jonathan. It is Ogunjuwala. It is Jonathan. It is Ogunjuwala." Hey, according to him, the president has performed below the expectations of Nigerians. And he asked him to take the back seat and help the nation from the sideline while someone else takes over. So if it's Buhari that is there, it's time to take the back seat. I don't understand. I have never seen a weak country like this. Country that has everything it takes to become the best in the world. But we are managed by some people. Should I say incompetent? I don't even know whether to call them incompetent. Or they are deliberately ruling the way they like, doing whatever they like. Stealing all our treasury. And yet, at the inception of Buhari's government, we were told, oh, he's a disciplined man. He will, all the money stolen from Nigeria will be retrieved. Meanwhile, we had rumors, we had news, we had information from several corners that in this present regime, the corruption that is underground has never been witnessed. You could imagine that. So from what Obasanjo said also, Buhari needs a dignified and honorable dismount from the horse. He needs to have time to reflect, restand physically and recoup. He appealed to Buhari to consider a deserved rest at this point in time and at this age. Because it could be also old age that is setting in. In fact, it's that set in since. You could imagine a country whereby the president's junior sister will be 85, the junior sister and the president will be 78. Oh, God help this country. And you think people of that age with such lies will fix Nigeria? May God help also. Imagine. Even Buhari said it at some point in time that he wished he won this election when he was drunk. Okay, having realized and confessed it with your mouth that you are weak, hand over to somebody else to take care of the country. He wouldn't. So Obasanjo said Buhari should consider a deserved rest at this point in time and at his age. He wished him a robust health to enjoy his retirement from active public service. I think Obasanjo gave him a good suggestion. Look at Osinbajo before he entered office. And look at most governors. They look healthy, but once they enter, it's like there is too much work to do. Even there is too much stealing too at the side. But waking up to rehearse documents that you will read later. All those assignments can make someone grow old quickly. So, according to Obasanjo, there is no hope in APC, and there is also no hope in PDP. When he was there, it seems there was hope. Hence, the country needs a new and vibrant political party comprising of youths who will take the country to the promised land. Oh, now you know. Perhaps you will select from these youths that did the NSAS protest. You know, I had after the protest that they gathered together and they were suggesting one of them should take lead. I think it was forgotten this guy's name, whether it's Naira Marley. This country will be wonderful. Oh. Naira Marley for president. Hey, I hope it's not those kind of janja with you too. Hey, Obasanjo, and I like Obasanjo. In conclusion, he said Buhari does not necessarily need to heed to his advice, because Buhari had ear problems on time, and you know, there was a time he was flown out to take some medications or to have an ear surgery, or maybe he hears and will pretend not to hear, because if he hears, a lot of advice has been coming from all corners, and we've not seen the implementation of these advices or ideas. So you understand that Buhari will not listen to him. He said, but whether or not he heeds to it, Nigeria needs to move on and move more forward. Oh, now you know. Obasanjo said, you follow spoiled things. This man follows spoiled things. Meanwhile, now the blame is on Buhari first. And right now, Buhari is in power. The blame is on Buhari. So, I think the Obasanjo's advice is a good advice. You know, let's assume Buhari is spent already. Maybe due to old age. Even Buhari himself confirmed it, like I said. I think the best thing is maybe he considers leaving and handing over to Osinbajo. Even those times that Buhari went out for treatment and medical checkup, those times he traveled out, while Osinbajo managed the country, things were working. At least, let's let him try handover. Though those Hausa guys, those Fulani, who surround them, they don't go agree. But I don't know whether they want a Nigeria that is battered, checkered, with no hope. Can they realize? Can they already see what is happening around them? That there's no change. It has not helped us. Their management of Nigeria has not helped us. Can they realize that? Can they already see that? As you allow other people to try. Hey, this is where I'll stop for now. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share this video. Click on the bell icon to get our updates each time it drops. I'm Azuka Ozo OJ. Bye for now.